Two Supreme Court cases, possible Supreme Court cases, could lead to major legal shakeups for social media companies and the internet. If the court decides to hear these cases, it will consider whether or not to narrow the 1996 statute known as Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act. Now, that is the statute that currently protects companies from facing lawsuits over posts from their users. I want to bring in Ronald Chapman II to talk more about this. He's a federal defense attorney, and he's the founder of the Chapman Consulting Group. Great to talk to you. So these are two potential cases, and they're really interesting, and they have to do with the responsibility that these social media platforms may have to take for the content. Right now, I always compare it to the printing press, that the social media platforms are sort of like the printing press. If you don't like what was printed, you don't sue the printing press, you sue the person that printed the information. So right now, you don't sue the platform, you sue the person who provided the content. But that could change. So what is the likelihood of the Supreme Court picking up these two cases, and how significant would it be?
Well, it's certainly very likely. On February 21st, we have arguments in Gonzalez v. Google. And in that case, the Gonzalez family argued that someone was killed in a Paris terrorist attack because Google recommended videos through YouTube to the user. Now, the issue with this case is that Section 230 is silent as to recommendations, like you were talking about the printing press. Generally, the printing press is just printing. They're not selecting the news. That's the publisher's responsibility. So the question here is whether YouTube is going to be treated as a publisher of information because of the recommendations they make. And the court is in a very tough position here.
And what would the outcome be if the court rules, yeah, you know what, they should take some responsibility?
Well, we can take some history lessons here from prior cases. In prior cases where a publisher is being sued, the question then turns to whether they had knowledge that the content was harmful or false or defamatory or dangerous. So I could see the court here creating some sort of test out of Section 230, which is silent about this issue, and saying if Google, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram had knowledge that the information was harmful and failed to take it down, they could be liable. Of course, in Google's response, they said, if we didn't recommend content to users, it would create the worst TV station ever. And that's what they indicated in their brief.
Interesting. So meanwhile, as the court sort of mulls over these two cases, there are two separate laws, one in Florida and one in Texas, that is sort of pushing social media platforms almost to do the opposite. They are taking social media platforms to task for pulling down content. Can you talk to me about those two Florida laws and how they are almost in direct opposition to the two cases that we just talked about?
Yeah, certainly. Obviously, we have Republicans that are sort of pushing this reverse moderation. They're trying to prevent these entities from taking things down because they believe that they're interfering with political speech. I think the court can wrap all of this up in one decision. We've got various conflicting laws. We've got Google being sued over here, and one decision that determines whether or not Google or these other entities will be publishers and held liable for information they know is false would sort of take care of all of these claims. Certainly, if these entities are responsible for curating, because the Supreme Court makes them responsible for curating through interpretation of Section 230, it's going to be very difficult to post anything on the internet. Right. So that's why Section 230 existed and prevented liability from these entities to promote free speech on the platform. I think the court's in a very difficult position here, but I ultimately see them interpreting Section 230 as not moderating this sort of promoted content. And I would imagine that they would create some sort of test holding these entities liable if they know that there's false or dangerous information on the internet.
One thing for sure, no matter what the court does, a lot of people are going to be unhappy. Ronald Chapman, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.